everyone, welcome back to an episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. As always, this is Martin. Today we're going to start off again with some enchanting, but this time we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to make use of our newly acquired watermelons. So we're going to now convert those. You saw the gold ingots break down into nuggets, nuggets in a watermelon, glistening melon. Uses a fair bit of gold, but we do have enough. And we're going to make 2 new diamond pickaxes, one with the levels we've already got, and one with the levels we're about to receive. So we've got 43 there. That was just from one mining trip. Just the sheer amount of redstone, coal and lapis I got. Right, so here goes. Ooh, nice, that's another good one. That's a fantastic one. Fortunately, it seems to be very popular now, or very common now. Right, so, potion making. I forgot that. We're going to need some glass vials. So we got 3 lots of glass bottles we'll need. So we're going to make just 9 to start off with. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too many. Oh well. Okay, so shift clicking is now an option with this, which is great. Which means we don't need to individually slide each of the items up into their locations. Until I'll just drink those to get rid of the water. Water. Unfortunately, we only have 2 gunpowder. I made a mistake and converted it into TNT. Have I done that right? Yeah, so first of all you add another wart, then you add a glistening melon, and then when that's done, and when it's done, that will turn it into instant health potion. So you can now boost the effects by adding glowstone. Like that. And you'll see in a moment these instant health potions become there we go, 2 times instant health potions. Now last of all we can add in the gunpowder. Unfortunately we only have a limited supply of this, so we can't use it for all, but what that will do, it will turn it from a drinkable potion like you saw me drinking the water there into splash potions, and that becomes a handheld projectile which you can throw at any enemy. Now in most cases it will just heal the enemy, but in the case of undead, zombies and skeletons it will take damage off them. And that seems to be, I think that's because there's a cable running across the back there. It's powering that block which causes the door to open. Right, so let's step in the hotspot. We don't need too many levels because we're level 13 already, so I'm just going to let them gather up, and when they're ready I think we'll throw in one of these guys and see what happens. Okay, right, so there's about 100 enemies there. The entity count is about 100. That's going to jump up to now about 300 because each of these guys is going to drop XP orbs and an item. Fortunately, the new item stacking system means that they don't all count as individual entities, they'll stockpile into one. So let's first of all switch this thing off. And here goes. Ooh, here goes. Isn't enough. Yeah, that definitely will be. Can't see a thing. Okay. Let's just clear out the rest of these guys. Let's do it with style. Okay, so now that that's done, those will despawn when we leave the air. Let's quickly go and get this final enchantment done. Okay, diamond pickaxe numero deuce. Is that right? 2? Yeah, okay, whatever, here goes. There we go. Hard luck had to run out sometime. Okay, so we've got two relatively good pickaxes, but by far that is the best. Okay, so I think it's daytime. So I think it's time we went over to the villagers and see what they want to trade for their lovely emeralds. Hello guys, what do you want to trade? Let's have a look. Fish and chicken. Okay, so we're over at the village now, and I've brought over the bones from the mob spawner and done some harvesting of wheat, and done some testing with these guys. I just couldn't wait to start. Haven't got the chicken with me, so I'll skip to the fish, and you can see here, got my fishing rod out, and I'll trade with this guy some fish for 1 emerald, and that unlocked the next trade, which was wheat, which is great because now we can make use of all the wheat we've got from the bones from our mob spawner. Incidentally, that also unlocked, after testing that unlocked the next one, which is bones for arrows. Obviously that's no use to us because we have plenty of them at the moment. So this is the last few hours of prep work. Let's break this open because I'm not going to be able to carry that all at once, and I want to get it all in one trade window. So I'm going to break that open like so. That's not going to work, is it? I need to ditch as much as I can onto that pile, so that it's all in this pile here, as you can see. Now if we go like that, ta-da! We can just start churning out the emeralds. Obviously this isn't a very fair way of getting emeralds, but it is very quick and very efficient. And I hadn't realised how much wheat I'd actually brought. This must be almost all of it. We're going to get absolutely tons here. So there are better ways of getting emeralds from villagers than this. There are priest villagers, the ones with the purple gowns, and there's also the white coated ones. They both do trades with, I think it's paper, or at least one of them does trades with, one of those two do trades with paper, which is, excuse me, burp there. Both of which of those are easy to get trades. So I think what we'll do, we need to build a village and get some of those guys in. Hopefully if we can regenerate the population, we can get enough, and hopefully they'll spawn a priest villager or a alchemist villager. One of the advantages of this is that if I get enough emeralds from providing wheat and paper, I can exchange those back for diamonds or redstone or glowstone, which are items which I think I'll be using quite a lot and will have difficulty finding after a while. So the reason I wanted to do all this in one trade window, as you can see here, is because apparently if you exhaust a trade, if you, like, for example, try it several times, they'll become, well, they won't want to do that trade anymore. It'll remove the option for that trade. So I'm expecting that this here will remove the wheat trade from this villager. If it's not, we're quite fortunate because we can try it again later on. But as far as I can tell, that's what I'm expecting. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Almost got it all wrong. Three and 2.5 stacks of emeralds. That's brilliant. Can we hit 3? Will it go? No, it's not going to, is it? Oh well. 16, 17, 18, 19, need 3 more. I know someone went down in front of me there. If I can get him before... No, it changed. Darn. Right, so that particle effect there is an indication that the trade option has changed. And so now I can't do the wheat trade with him anymore. But we do have lots and lots of emeralds. So I'm going to quickly go over here and sleep. Now I've been reading through some of the comments from last week, and also things I've discussed with other people. A lot of the common theme is it's a good idea to lower the roof, and also I should use the regular oak wood rather than the pine wood, or what was the other one? Birch wood. So I'm going to stick with the regular oak wood and finish fabricating that room. What else is there? This is yet to be worked on, and I really need to get around to this, but sort of waiting the time to get around to it. I'm not dumping it as a project. I will finish it. It's just, I don't know, the scale of it maybe. It's just because there's so much stone involved in it. It's just gathering that much material to start off with is a huge task in itself. Okay, right, so I think now that we've tested the trading and we know we can get good emeralds from it, I stripped all the wood off this house because I needed it over there. There was no trees around. Well, actually there was, but I couldn't be bothered to go over there, so I took all the wood out of here and used it over there in the chests. So I think we're going to go back over to the mining outpost, and I'm going to show you the modified and finished central hub room. Alright, so we're here over at the nether portal here, and this is the work done so far on the mining outpost. So as you can see, I've set up, once it renders in, I've set up a series of little passageways like this, and they all link into this one central room. And there's duplicate passageways, each of them are the same length. I've blocked off that one because that's the access to the surface at the moment, and had a creeper join me while I was AFK in here, so that got blocked off. This here is going to be the chest room. So as you can see, I've got some test ideas here for chest storage. If you've got any suggestions for sort of identifying materials, I was thinking maybe remove this block here, those 2 blocks rather, and place a block of the material which will be in the chest. So for example, smooth stone there, diamond block there, what else would there be? Redstone. You know, that sort of indicators for what's in the chest. Haven't done anything with the roof yet. I've got an idea, but I think we need to get some stuff together first. Here's our jack-o'-lanterns, which we will be needing. Take the cobblestone and take some leaves, because this is the idea I've had. As you can see, I don't want any. I've got torches lying around here, and I've got green floor. I want to have a green roof. Now, you can't place... Oh, unfortunately it goes to that sort of dark colour, doesn't it? You can't place pumpkins on leaf, because apparently they're not a solid block. So, scaffolding time. We're going to need to make a semi-solid floor, well, a solid floor for the pumpkins to go on, and then we can remove them once we've got the pumpkins in place. So I'm just going to move to here. Not quite. Come on, high enough. There we go. Block in there. Now it doesn't really matter, I don't think, which way these guys are facing, because you're only going to be able to see the undersides of them. So just stuff all those guys in there. Down a level. And let's have a look at how this looks for ceiling lighting. See, I want to have it, the aim of this is to make it a room without torches, because, you know, it's not really nice. Maybe have these torches here, because they do suit quite well off the pillars. Right, I need to get something to stand on, otherwise this is going to be a lot of jumping. So that looks... You know what, I don't know. Perhaps it's because the leaf blocks aren't thick enough. It doesn't look like there's any structure to it. It looks a bit too thin. I don't know, let me know what you think about that. I'm going to get that rest of that done later on. Now the next thing is these corridor lighting blocks. So I need to get some of the lamps out. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Torches, what else? That's all I can think of at the moment. I think I really need to get... I should have brought my other tools over, because I've not been very efficient. I've been using the pickaxes as for moving wood, because it's just so easy to do that. So six light blocks, redstone lamps. So you can see primary state power on that one, which secondary state power is that one, that block there, and that block there. So 2 levers will sort out all the redstone, all the lamps. Actually, I can whack that in there. Whoops, walking into the walls. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, super powerful pickaxe at the moment, even if it is just iron. Right, so that's how we're going to be doing the lighting in this corridor. And I've got this sort of a similar theme running throughout the entire base. So again, bam, 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 bam. Torches, levers rather, what am I saying? Come on, stop it. Great. Okay, so that's this intersection done, I suppose. So right, so we have the nether portal here, rather, and that loops into the central hub room. Like I said earlier, we've got storage over down there. This is either going to be, I think I'm going to make this the farm section of this base. We're going to need pumpkins, we're going to need food, so I think that's going to be where I'm going to put the melon and pumpkin farm. Automotive. And this is going to be access to the other parts of the base. At the moment there's just two access passageways. One's going to be a vertical drop down to the mining network, and on this side, or vice versa, it's going to be the way back up. So I'm probably going to be doing the piston spiral elevator, same as I'm going to be doing on the space elevator. So it should work with the two wide corridor thing we've got going, and got curved wall at the back there. Right, I'm determined to get this done, so let's try and finish this right now. And let's not fall off again. I really could do with a silk touch pickaxe, because the amount of fuel I've spent on cooking cobblestone is just unbelievable. Need another one. Although, at the moment, coal is not a sort of rare item. I've just done that completely wrong, haven't I? Yeah, like I said, coal's not a valuable material for me anymore, because I've had the fortune pickaxes, which have allowed me to get stacks upon stacks of stuff. One, two, three. I'm aware that I can reach 3 deep into the surface into this space which I'm creating, so that's really as far as I'm going. I think this could work quite well. However, literally just this moment realised I'm going to need to, if I create this pocket, I'm going to need to go to the side slightly to finish it, because I can't place a cobblestone if I can't get a line of sight on it. So I'm just going to fill that. I'm going to be working backwards up against this back wall here. These guys again. More cobblestone. Oh, just enough. Right on the exact figures. Bam, bam, bam. Alley-oop. That's that done. And nope, wrong block. Now the really annoying thing would be if I knocked out a pumpkin from here, because then I'd have to do that entire process of going back up against a wall just to fix it. So the testing earlier with the villagers sort of gave me an idea to make a village only, just a village base, not really a village in the middle of a field, because that would sort of leave it prone to, oh my days, I can't believe I just did that. That's annoying. Right, I'm going to have to go up again and fix that now. So I'm going to need, see what I mean by this is I can't place a block there and then place the pumpkin, because obviously there's no line of sight on it. So it's going to have to go like that. Remove that. There. Then there. then that, and that. So as you can see, a mess every time I make it. So what was I saying about the village? Yes, I want to build a village base which is just on its own. No other interference with other structures, areas or places. And I'm stuck on something. What? It's like this, I'll tell you what it is. It's going to be, I bet you, if I just right click, there we go, invisible blocks. I get the impression there's another one above it. Yep. Is that better, game? Happy now? Please don't mess up. Good. Yes, so I want to create the village base out in the sea where it can't be interacted with by any other I'd say outside forces, but that's not quite accurate, is it? I mean, random things aren't going to wander into it. You're not going to get creepers wandering out from afar into the base unless it's dark enough, but I don't intend to let that happen. Also, by having it out in the middle of the ocean, it shouldn't allow zombie raids. I say shouldn't, but that might be a bit optimistic. I believe zombie raids can happen at random points, but I'm not sure how close I'm not sure if they can spontaneously start a raid, or if they need to come in from further afield, i.e. have spawned somewhere else and wandered inwards. So by making it out at sea, obviously, it removes that criteria, making it that little bit safer. So I've been planning this out on paper, and I know how I'd like to build it, and I know how I'm going to be getting in and out of it. I'm planning on making a well with like a hidden compartment at the bottom of the well, so whenever I need to get in and out, I can hit the button, the bottom of the well will open, I can jump up. Now that looks quite nice. That does look quite nice. Let's see what it's... Let's remove these torches. I'm not optimistic, but I hope that this will be the right light level to prevent mob spawning. That's looking like it might be about level 6 or 7. Might not be enough. Right, give me a second to check. Well, apparently that's block light 10. So we're in business. That's it's not as bright as I thought it would be, but that works quite well. So I guess since the pumpkins are level block light 14, you got 14, 13 on that block, 12, 11, wait, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 there, 9 there. So yeah, either way, even if I'm getting that wrong, the system says it's block light 10. So we're doing well. We won't have any interference, I hope. Right, okay. What else needs doing around here? I'm probably just going to work on this now. So this is a pretty simple concept at the moment. We need, what do we need? What have I done here? I'm going to have a peek back here. Okay, so it's the whole thing taken out. It's my goldfish memory for you. I'm not able to remember what I did just a couple of days ago. I need some stair blocks, and where's... I left it out here, didn't I? Crafting table. chests we're going to need. Yeah, I think we've got some more in here. Yes, there we go. So there's another 6. Light back there. Now this went like this, I believe. Upside down stair block. And then regular way up stair block, I think. There we go. And again there. So that creates that lip. And then bam, 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 bam. Nope, fail there. Chest and chest. And this is just a row of half slabs along the bottom. And this is the wooden floor. And I'll probably repeat this themed roof with the pumpkin lighting, because it does look quite nice. Right, okay, so what needs doing now? Where should we put the ender chest? This is a big call because I only have a limited amount of ender pearls, and so every time you break an ender chest you get the obsidian back you got made it from, but you lose the ender pearl, or the eye of ender rather. So this is a very sort of limited item for me. And you can sleep at night. It's a spider just crawling around outside. I don't want it down there. Oh boy. Hello there. We've got a visitor. Welcome to the real world. It's not all made of wood, I promise. You're just trapped here. This isn't the first time I've met these guys, bumped into these guys in the overworld. They've scared the life out of me many a time. The question is, we need to go through that later on. Crap. Oh, he mad. He mad. So it's going to be interesting going through there now, later on, whether the pigmen over there will be aggressive. I don't think so, because I believe it works on line of sight, so if you kill a pigman without its buddies noticing, I think you get away with it. Let's put some of that in there. So how... Alright, so let's assume one bank of chests per category. And so we have coal. What? Oh, spider, I thought that was a creeper hissing. Scared the life out of me. Coal, redstone, lapis, what's next? Come on, think. Diamond, emerald, coal, gold, no, iron, gold, smooth stone, cobblestone, and right, so yeah, based on that we're going to need about 6 rows, so we need to double this room's length, so I think 6 or 7 deep. So let's get to that now. So floor to ceiling banks like this, 2 deep. Stair block. And then more of this. And any half slabs? Nope, we're going to need to go make some of those. Unless they're in here. No, they're not. Okay, so we need to go and get some more of those. Is it night time now? Nope, still not night. Half slabs. More stairs. And just a couple more chests. Okay, right, so that's that sorted. Almost thought I'd just run out of wood there. That would have been horrendous. Half slabs. More half slabs. See, this is primarily why I put the half slabs above this rail here, because you see the wood block is a very consistent texture, but the half slabs, sorry, the stair blocks have this weird sort of light line across them. So it's like they're two items stuck together. It doesn't look right, so that goes over like that and makes them all uniform. And then 1, 2, 3, and then all the chests in. Here we go. So this is going to be definitely probably one of the largest rooms here. Obviously storage is a big thing in this, and the more stuff you gather, the more storage you need. So that's probably going to be where the ender chest comes in, and still haven't decided where should we put it. I'm thinking setting it into the back of the room, making like not so much as a shrine, but like a little alcove in the back wall where it's illuminated. So you come in from this way, you've got all your chest storage, and right at the back is the big chest, the one chest that matters. Only problem is, this room is too wide, as is the theme for this entire base. So a one wide chest isn't gonna, so I may have to do two next to each other, which would certainly be interesting because they don't stick together. The maximum capacity you can have for any ender chest is whatever a single chest is. You can't put two next to each other and create this effect here. So it would be 3 by 9. It's 27. Look at those math skills going. Okay, right, so I'm going to crack on with this room and get it more fabricated, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, there we go, so that is the storage room done. It's worked very well. I've been able to remove all the torches in here, and there's no need for the lighting from the pumpkins. I also added backlighting on these chests, each and every one of them. And so yes, every point in this room is light enough, and I'm going to put another ender chest next to this one just to equal it out, even though they hold the same items. So let's now just whack all of that stuff in there, because we can pick it up later on at the other base. And what else? Let me think. Well, I've got started putting items into these chests. So we've got coal in this one, iron, and what was in this one? Nothing in that one. Then you've got smooth stone, cobblestone. It's gravel. What's that doing in there? Gravel goes in here, and then because these are all, I'm not going to get tons of gravel or tons of pumpkins or tons of dirt, so that's going to go in this column here. And then, for example, redstone, lapis, diamond, wood. There'll be chests for everything. The only question now is, how do I identify each chest visually? I mean, I was thinking putting a solid block below here of the block type which is in the chest. That might work quite well, although that wouldn't work for this here where there's 3 different variations. So I'm between ideas. I'm not sure if I should perhaps make it a 2 gap in between each of these chests, so add another block there, and then I can have the block type next to the chest next to its associated chest. So I'll have a think about that, and if you could let me know what you think in the comments, that would be always good. Always open for suggestions. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. We've been running quite a while now, but as always, if you could like, comment and subscribe, or even share, let people know, and try and get this my channel more popular, because it's been going four-ish months now. We've got a small following indeed, but could always do with more. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.